Okay, girls, now we are returning in part 2. What is happening to Lolo due to his ancestral diagonals, so male positions, energies 19 and energy 7. Energy 19 shortly summarized, this is fast burning due to sickness, overdose, etc., whatever could be. Energy 19, it means this already was happening to certain family members, and this pattern will return and repeat in your life, okay? One way or another, but you will need to give different reaction. Difficulties with raising your children or loss of children. Yeah, if it was in female matrix, we would be talking about abortion, we would be talking about miscarriages. And in male matrix, this is more like children dying, you witnessing the death of your children. Okay. This is lack of happiness, this is lack of optimism, this is being overly fixated, especially in male matrix, on abundance, on money, on financial resources. And of course, this could be burning really fast as well. This could be danger of fire in your home or danger of fire in your vehicle, for example, because in his case, 19 goes together with energy 7, and energy 7 danger in the road could be only if you pursue wrong goals of your parents. In case of Lolo, whose goals he is pursuing, of course, goals of his parents. Due to his karmic tail 1525, this is rebel karmic tail, he's supposed to stand up and say, my dear parents, I respect you and love you all, but I'm telling you no. He could not say no to them for various reasons. Maybe he is not able to completely provide for himself with his talents and in terms that he wants. So he somewhere could be dependent on paternal connections, VIP connections, and paternal finances, money, that they only give him money for certain type of a wife that they think is appropriate for him and for their kin, yeah, when in fact it's not. So energy 19 gives you death of your children, you witnessing very often, and trust me, every month through my eyes, my head, my experience in Destiny Matrix chat, going like 500, 600 cases. 500, 600 cases every month. Each and every case where you lost child, where mother or father witnessed their own child death, it's energy 19 here. So stay cautious, okay? Energy 7. So this is replacement of true goals, and first replacement is happening. Okay, parents replaced his true goals, his true desires with theirs. He is what? He is keeping on ancestral pattern of being spineless man. Spineless. He's being spineless. He cannot stand up and tell to his parents, no, that's not gonna work. I'm choosing what I'm choosing for myself. Let me choose, yeah? He's not doing this. So we have consequences. Problems with his vehicle, hate of traveling, problems with achieving goals, whatever he will be starting. In a union with this woman that his parents have chosen for him, this everything will not bring him anywhere close to financial prosperity and abundance, because there are no blessings of ancestors, of his ancestors for him. So in eyes of parents, he's sort of doing the right thing, following their advice and their wishes and wants. But in eyes of his own ancestors, he's supposed to break this pattern and say, look, my dear parents, no, that's not gonna work. Okay. On maternal, at the bottom, we have energy 9 and energy 12. Energy 9, this is loneliness. Being in marriage, but he's incredibly lonely. Together with this woman, he's lonely and he is seeking for company elsewhere. He cannot discuss anything he wants with his wife. He is searching for company elsewhere, outside of his marriage, actively. He's doing this actively. fear of being lonely, and he admitted it, like, oh, there was period I was afraid to stay lonely. You still afraid to stay lonely. You afraid that if you say no to your parents, if you stand up to your parents and say no, they will discard you and you will be lonely. You still have this fear of loneliness. You did not overcome it. Yeah, you still have this fear of loneliness. There is as well an ancestral tree, unsuccessful experience with the magic. So for sure and definitely, universe sent him a witch like me, pure magic, to show him successful experience. Yeah, maybe in a karma for his family. Mark my word, it's gonna happen. So another one. Being forced to marry, quite often example of energy 9 on ancestor, being forced to marry in order not to stay alone. Sometimes, you know, when parents doing this to a girl, choosing a husband for her, could be if you go with energy 9 on ancestral, and a choice to make to stay alone or live just with somebody who at the moment you have at the moment sort of so option to marry. You're not in love, but parents insisting, so you will not stay single, you will not stay alone. And in eyes of family, you will be a respectable married man. And you making this choice instead of staying alone and waiting for true something, you choosing to marry just somebody for a checkbox, like I'm married. And he was literally offering me this type of scenario. He was trying to sell me this type of scenario of marrying just somebody average or something, just what is out there, just for a check mark. He was offering me this ancestral scenario that is not working in his case even. But he is following like a blind kitten. He is following this script, this scenario of his ancestors, just to marry for a check mark. But together with his wife, he is feeling incredibly lonely. And every time we pull randomizer for him and his marriage, he's somewhere else at one picture, separate or turning his back, and wife somewhere else. Like no true union, nothing. So one way or another, he is still lonely. But he is afraid of an even bigger loneliness, that okay, if I say no to my parents, if I choose what I choose, something that I would prefer more, then my parents discard me, my family discard me, and I will stay lonely. Energy 12 here, in his case, at the bottom, female diagonal, quite often gives what? Sacrifice. Desire to receive love from the outside. As he's in loveless marriage for a check mark. Energy 9 scenario, his marriage is just for checkbox. So he has this desire to receive love from outside. From me and you and some other girl, he is going regularly. Keyword here, regularly, on the Tinder dates. His incredible deep desire to receive love from the outside. And he's doing this with outside tools by taking extreme care of his body, of his beauty, etc. To do what? To squeeze love. Because in his marriage is loveless marriage. He cannot receive love there. It's loveless marriage. And even more, in such scenario, mothers of others or families not letting go of their children for quite a while. They're not letting them go in their own independent life. And children living not their life, but life of their parents. So Lolo living the life that his parents created for him. Lolo is living the life that his parents created for him in terms of energy 12. Energy 12, quite often they sacrifice their wishes and desires and staying in a marriage for the sake of children. They think the children gonna love them later on for this choice, but in fact, that's a grave mistake, because children gonna hate them that they did not divorce. Everything will turn in a way that children gonna hate them for this and not be doing well in life.